Hi, everybody. I'm Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I'm based right outside of DC in Arlington, Virginia. And today I wanted to start off with a question. So I'm here. If you have never joined me before, I am here to answer your questions live, right? So to answer and clear up all of those kind of confusing immigration questions. So go ahead and type that in. Say hello if you're just joining me. Um, and I can definitely answer your questions. So no matter if it's employment-based immigration, if it is humanitarian cases, or family-based questions, or questions on applications that you already have pending, you might have them, and feel free to ask me here live today, which is what I am doing. Is I'm here. I'm an immigration lawyer, and I can represent you no matter where in the U.S. you are located. So go ahead and put your questions in and I will answer them. I wanted to kind of get started with our question of the day, right? So one of the questions that comes up really often, and I just had a consultation where this came up, is can my abusive spouse, right? Can my abusive spouse interfere with my VAWA green card application? So the answer to that is no. Your VAWA application is completely under seal. It's 100% confidential. In fact, when I call immigration, they won't even talk to me about it when I'm the attorney listed on the case. It is very, very protected, and there is absolutely no way for your spouse to be able to interfere with your application in any way whatsoever. Okay, if you are interested in a VAWA case, call us for a consultation. We can be reached at 703-348-1663. All right, let me back up here. If you don't know what VAWA is a green card option for people that are married to U.S. citizens or green card holders that have faced some kind of abuse in their marriage. Okay, that is what VAWA is. If you don't know what VAWA is, it is a way for people who are married to U.S. citizens or green card holders to apply for and receive work authorization, travel authorization, as well as a green card based on their relationship with their spouse, which is abusive, and not always physical abuse. There's sometimes just verbal or psychological, emotional abuse. You still qualify. All right, if we can help you with that, call us 703-348-1663. And I can go ahead and answer that for you. The thing that I want to note is that for a VAWA-based green card application, the spouse is not involved in the application. The benefit of VAWA is when you're in an abusive relationship, your spouse is not involved in this application process. It's essentially you showing to the government that you have experienced abuse, and that's usually done through a statement, a declaration, right? So it's you showing that you've experienced abuse and you're married to a U.S. citizen, a green card holder, and that you lived with them. And it could just be as short as one day, but that you lived with them. All right, so that is how you apply for a green card through that. If you qualify, you will receive a work permit, usually in about 6 to 8 months, and a green card in about 2 to 2.5 years. And this is all done without the help of your spouse. And it can be done even if you entered illegally or if you're here in the US without status. That's the benefit of a VAWA application. Okay, if we can help you, call us. We're at 703-348-1663. We have a question here. Are you in the US or in Canada? I am in the US. I'm located actually very close to Washington, D.C. You can see that from my window. I'm located very close to Washington, D.C. in the United States. Our clients can be anywhere in the US. We have some people that like to come in person, which I just finished up with an in-person consultation just a second ago. But most of my consultations today have been through Zoom. I've also had phone consultations today. So it can be however you prefer. And no matter where in the US you are located, we can help you with your immigration questions and your immigration cases. If you already have an attorney and you want to transfer your case over to us, we can help you with that as well. We've had several people do that too for us. All right, great. The other question that comes up, and again, if you want to put questions in, I'm happy to answer them here while I'm on. Hi, Hambone. Hamboni, nice to see you. The other question that comes up is, I'm married and my spouse has moved out, right? Hi, Surinder. The question is, I'm married to a U.S. citizen or a green card holder. They never sponsored my green card and now they've moved out. Do I still qualify for a green card? Yes, you do qualify for a green card if there's abuse in your marriage. Again, no need for there to be physical abuse, but if there was fighting, arguments, verbal abuse, that can help you qualify. Okay, so that again is a green card option that does not involve your spouse whatsoever. And so what you would receive is a work permit in about 6 to 8 months and a green card in about 2 to 2.5 years. We help many people with these kinds of cases on a regular basis. All right. I'm doing well, Surinder. Call us if if I can help you with any kind of immigration related question. 703-348-1663. Vitsu says, we are talking immigrating. So yes, we only handle U.S. immigration law. We do not handle anything other than U.S. immigration. Okay? Great. Awesome, thank you. Someone says, what type of immigration do you do? What type of immigration do we do? We literally handle everything under immigration, and we can represent you no matter where in the U.S. or abroad you are located. This is because immigration is considered a federal practice. So no matter where you are located, we can still help you with that. All right. What type of immigration do you do? Yes, sorry, I think that was the question. What type of immigration do I do? I practice all kinds of immigration. So one of my favorite cases is the VAWA. Well, VAWA self-petition is for people who are married to U.S. citizens or green card holders, and they are victims of abuse, and we help them apply for a green card kind of on their own and become free from the abuse on their own. We do a lot of those, and that is probably one of my favorite cases to do. However, we also do business immigration and family-based immigration. So in terms of business immigration, I can tell you right now, I just finished up an investor-based visa application for some people from Canada. We also have done extraordinary ability visas. We do lots and lots and lots of H-1Bs and represent huge organizations, banks. We represent universities in their H-1B applications. We represent even smaller companies. Since we're in DC, we see a lot of federal government contractors that are doing H-1Bs. We represent companies in sponsoring green cards as well. So we are working on a whole number of different types of employment-based cases, and I can certainly advise on that. In addition to humanitarian cases, I think we might be one of the only firms that at least I know of that handles all types of immigration cases, and that keeps us really, really on top of immigration law, and we're able to kind of see how any small change in immigration can impact us across the spectrum of the types of cases that we have. Sheik Dame says, Canada? No, USA. We are located right outside of Washington, D.C., in Arlington, Virginia, and I only work, and my whole firm only works with U.S. immigration cases, okay? We only work with U.S. immigration law, U.S. immigration cases. So if you want to stay in the United States or you want to come to the United States, we can help you with those questions. All right. What about H-1B? Vitsu says, yes, we do a lot of H-1B applications, and I'm happy to help with that. I also actually, that might be my second favorite case after VAWA. I know they're very different, but I really enjoy H-1Bs and I enjoy VAWA cases as well. All right. Krishna says hello. Hi, Krishna. Greg Tay says hello. Hi, Greg. Surinder says, my wife is NVC completed right now. How long will it take to get an appointment for the interview? Great. So NVC is this portion. It's this this way of applying for a green card when the person that you're sponsoring is outside of the United States. So one step in the process is to upload all of these materials to the National Visa Center, which is actually located in New Hampshire. But they have you fill out a visa application and collect a number of documents. Once everything is documentarily qualified at the NVC, which means they have everything, you've submitted everything, and they're happy with what you've submitted, they transfer that case over to the U.S. Embassy where that person is located. And the person coming or the person applying is located. And that takes about 6 months. To answer your question, that takes about 6 months. Amrita, oh, awesome. Thank you for following us. What I would suggest, we talk so much about immigration, and we're a huge benefit, obviously, for people that have immigration questions, because immigration is super, super complicated. So if you would like to share this post with other people that might have immigration questions or that might have immigration benefits and have no idea that they do, please share this post. Please share this post with them, and also like our page, follow us on TikTok, like our page on Facebook, so that you can be notified every time I go live. All right, Surinder says, thanks very much. You're welcome. All right, guys, I think that's all the questions we have for today. It's really nice to see you as always, and I hope that I get to meet some of you at a consultation. Again, we're doing them by phone, by Zoom, and in person if you want to come and visit me in the DC area. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.